So yeah, let's do the game prep real quick. I really want to develop that linebacker now. Oh no, Jordan. Like I did not know. Hold on, let me see if there's any in-game drills I can do with him as a linebacker. No. See, why can't I have practices for each group? Why does it have to be, four QB practices and then finally a DB and a running back group? What about the linebackers? I don't know why they did it that way. To me, it should be one practice for each group at least, at a minimum. That way I can work on whatever group I want to work on. Instead, I'm forced to do it this way if I want to work linebackers. Oops. You know? And I think Ono Jordan has potential. Look at this man. 40 to 98 when everyone else is 40 to 50 something. So what we're going to do, we're going to take points off of, well, I kind of like Spruill too. We're going to take points off of them. And I'm going to use all three of these that's left, or two of these at least. Yeah, well, is there another backup up here? Starter, starter, starter. How do we have four starters at linebacker? We don't play a 3-4 defense. Take it off a spoon. Yeah, so I'm gonna use these last three. This one that was just there, plus two more on Ono Jordan. That's how I'm gonna do it. Since they won't let me work him individually. And I know he's a 67 overall. Probably should have eliminated some categories. I did not know it was going to take me this long to scroll to him. We'll eliminate him this time. I mean, you see the improvement that this dude is getting? I mean, the experience points? This is awesome. 67, 80, and 58. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but every little bit helps, especially when you consider the fact that he's not really playing in games. I don't even know if he's on special teams right now. So we'll have to take a look and see. But let's look at left outside because I don't think I scouted any of them either. At this point, we're just trying to scout a little bit at every position since we have enough scouting points to do that. So, yeah, we got that. We already did middle linebackers. We got a little bit left on right. Oh, man, that sucks. And then, do we have any corners? Yeah, we'll do one here and one here. Okay. And let's advance again to week 10. And we'll check records and stuff too before I call it. So that way we can be good to go for next time. Oh well, we don't have to check their record. We're 5-4. They're 7-2. So, big game coming up. Very big game because a win in this game means that we will be one game away from them. And I don't. Yeah, we hadn't played them yet this season. So we win here and then we win again, and we'll be tied with them. And plus, we'll have the advantage in the tiebreaker because we would have beaten them twice, as well as giving them two conference losses. Actually, we got three divisional games in a row. Good night. So, have we played the the Panthers yet? No. So we played the Bucks, beat them both times. They were our only divisional games so far. So we're 2-0 in the division. We got the Saints, Panthers, Saints, and then we end in week 16 with the Panthers for divisional games. Let's see who the Saints have played and how they've done so far. I'm curious. So, wow. Only losing the first two games, and then they were on a freaking 7-game win streak. So they lost to the Bucks. They lost to the Packers, and close games on both of them. Then they destroyed the Lions. They beat the Patriots, minus Tom Brady, I'm sure, if we were to look at that. They beat the Bucks the second time around, beat the Jets, beat the Vikings, beat the Panthers, and then beat the Panthers again after the bye. So, yeah, they're whipping up on people out here. And since I'll go ahead and give you a little sneak peek of their team too, since I know you got to be curious. Well, who do they have? So let's take a look at the Saints depth chart real quick. Drew Brees, still there, 16 years in the league, and I'm sure he's like 37, 38 years old on here by now. So they got him still. And let's see. Mark Ingram is still there. They do have Ray Rice on the team. That's interesting. Eric Givens, a rookie running back who's terrible on here. Darrell Young, fullback. 88 overall fullback, too. That's not bad at all. At wide receiver, they got Brandon Cooks, Xavier Lattimore, who's a made-up player, Marvin Jones, David Nelson, and Rashawn Benz, who's another made-up player. But still, when you look at this wide receiver core, even though they don't have a lot of 90s and stuff like that, they're pretty solid considering the fact that it's one in the high 80s and the rest are in the 70s. They don't have any 60s players or below. So that's not a bad receiving core when you look at that. Plus these young guys, Xavier Lattimore, 6'4", 239, and then Rashawn Ben, 6'1", 201. That's not bad at all. Catching, yeah, pretty solid catcher. At least the number 2 guy is here. Decent on release. Not a lot of speed outside of Brandon Cooks, though. So he's going to be the guy to stop when we play him. I don't know how he is as a number 1, but apparently he's been good enough that they've been winning. Fred Davis at tight end with Vinny Payne at backing him up, who's a rookie, who's better. But Fred Davis is a vet, so I understand that. And then Ryan Griffin backing both of them up. Now let's check out this rookie tight end, 6'4", 253. 83 speed at tight end? Wow. Okay. 70 strength, 57 awareness, which is where he's probably not as good. 84 catching, though. Better catching, better route running, better catching traffic, better spectacular catch, better stiff arm. Wow. Not as good on the release, but that's something that can be trained. 70 impact block, 68 run block, 64 pass block. So he's a better blocker, too. That is crazy. And 91 stamina and all that. So Vinny Payne is probably going to be a monster to stop when we have to play them. Left tackle, 79. Jawan Burton. Oh, yeah, that's a rookie left tackle. Rookie left tackle. Okay, 79 overall. They got a left guard here who's a young dude. Max Unger, of course, is still there from that trade with for Jimmy Graham. John Urschel and Andrus Pete. Okay, at left end, they got Akeem Hicks. Right end, Cameron Jordan. Okay. Then they got a D tackle, C.J. Wilson, Joe Villano, Tommy Kelly, who's a right end. That's fine. They only have 2 D tackles on the roster? Oh, no, they got a third. He must be hurt. Yeah, Alan Branch. But still, the interior D-line, not that strong. How did the DN look? 90 and what was the other one? 83. So outside, not bad. Inside, not as strong. Left outside linebacker. So their outside linebacker here, at least, not as good. John Simon. Middle linebackers are, average across the board when you think about it in the 70s. Every single one of them, 74. Only 2 middle linebackers with one being hurt. That's Kaluka Mayava, whatever his name is. And right outside, Jonathan Massaquoi. What? I thought he was a D tackle. They must have either moved him or somehow his position changed at some point. But that's another former Falcon that's out there right there with Josh Bynes backing him up. Corner, Linval, Brandon. What do y'all think? Should I play this game tonight? Let me know. Linval, Brandon Browner. That's decent right there. Number 1, number 2. This guy's made up, by the way. Let's check him out real quick. I'm sure we saw him as a rookie, but let's check him out again just to be certain. 90 man, 90 zone. He's 5'10", 85 press. Holy cow! Look at the press on these guys. Hold on. Their top 4 corners. Look at the press. 85, 96, 89, 87. Wow. Okay, it's 72 play rec, 76 pursuit, 45 block shed, 54 tackle, 86 jump. There's a speed. 95 speed. That corner is a monster. He's not that tall. So against someone like Julio, I didn't see his jump. 86. Yeah, against someone like Julio should win out. Should being the key word. But yeah, that's pretty tough right there. So, and then let's see, safeties Jarris Bird, Winston Guy, and Jonathan Banks backing him up, and then Damian Stafford and Victor Huval, who's a made-up person right there. Followed by the kicker Greg Zuerlein and the punter Thomas Morstead. So, you know what? I kind of want to play this game. It's been nagging on me. I mean, yeah, I probably shouldn't after the last game that we had. but I think I might. I think I might. So let's go ahead and get this practice in. I'm not gonna concentrate on old dude like I did before. I'm gonna make sure he gets in on one of these practices. But I'm gonna leave everyone else the same. I'll probably just pull it off of, I don't know, Spruill or something like that, or Bartu probably should have, but it's all good. We'll do it like that. Make sure Ono Jordan gets his work. And let's go ahead and play this week 11 here. So here we go. Falcons versus the Saints, week 11 of the NFL season. And we are 2 games behind them. So it's crunch time. It is crunch time. We got to step up. That's all there is to it. The Saints are on a 7-game win streak right now. And, yeah. It's not going to be easy, especially considering the fact that we're playing in New Orleans. And they did win the division on us last season on here. So because of that, we need to make sure we repay them the favor. For those that don't know, this is year 3 of my Falcons franchise at this point. So a lot of changes have happened. If you were curious, I post all these videos up on YouTube, Shakira725, on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all of that good stuff. If you're watching now, you're obviously on Twitch or YouTube, one of the two. But feel free to follow me on Twitter as well, because I do comment on there when I am about to post. So that way you can know what's about to be played. So here we go. Let's do week 11 here in the NFL season.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. 2 wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Cooks' Saints going up against Jones' Falcons. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this.
Julio should have like twice as many catches. He really should. He really should. Because he drops an awful lot for me on this game. One-on-ones where he goes up and he'll have it in his hand and it falls out.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for the call.
We're in the hunt. Okay. All right.
It's late in the year, and
all right. I like the way that looks.
Crucial. How about the scene we have before us, Phil?
Well, just wipe the slate clean, Jim. That's what you got to think of as players and coaches. Don't worry about mistakes that you've made in the past or some of the good things. This is it. One game. It means
trying to skip through all of this here.
I think it really helps you play better.
The coaches look about the same record-wise. You know, 30 and 14, 28 and 15. That's not much of a difference.
Ready to kick it away.
They may have gone one more game in the playoffs last year than us or something like that. Which I think they did, because I think we had to play them. Gosh, now I got to go back and look at my own videos. Let's go. This wasn't planned, but we're doing it, doggone it.
And here we go. 2 rivals ready to square off. Cooks is going to test the coverage this time.
Good night, Cooks is fast.
Tackles made right around the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and 10.
Heading out now.
What does Breeze have going on? 2,400 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Good night. I think they're going to be passing, if I had to guess. I really think that's what's going to happen.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. And Ingram is going to take
good play right there, fellas. Nice job closing in on that run.
Here's a look at the Saints offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. That last
all right,
play
let's
was
get
good
after
for
him.
only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Mark Ingram carries the football.
Nice play, Clay.
In on the tackle. And here's the Falcons defense. Absolutely one of the best defensive units in the National Football.
No, we aren't. Don't pump them up. Don't pump them up. We have not earned that.
On the way, 3rd down.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how he got that off. I really don't. But he did.
But when he does do it, he is good at it. What a surprise. Drew Brees on a good play action fake and a nice throw.
First down and 10. Surveys on the money.
Wow. What the heck is going on here?
Perfect defense call that time. They had double coverage on the wide receiver. They allowed the catch. The coach on the sidelines going, well, what else do you want me to do? We had the guy double covered, and you still couldn't make the play.
They're going back up top. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Okay. Well, we knew they would be a big-time passing team, and they're just proving what our scouting said as well.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown.
So we got to find a way to stop them. Let's go, Falcons. Let's get after them.
Also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
The Saints ready here for the kickoff. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
He's going to get him another one. I think he's got one kick return this year. He's going to get him another one.
It's not his first time on
Let's go, Hudson. We got to turn this touchdown to interception ratio around, man.
Jim, every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
First down at the 21. Jordan's all over.
That was terrible. Come on, Jake Matthews.
Saints defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's the good stuff. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play.
Where did he come from?
Giving him hand signals.
He was not there.
Here's our look
Okay.
at the Falcons lineup.
He
Their
was not
passing
there a
numbers
minute
on
ago.
the year are just dreadful. Now,
All
looking
right,
at third down.
let's get him.
This defense is unbending on third down at the start of this game, Phil.
Yeah, Jim, they've been good on the defensive side. I can't
That
say
wasn't
much
cool.
for the offense that's going against them, though. No imagination.
But I'd rather take the
Just
incomplete than an
ordinary
interception or a
plays,
fumble.
They deserve to be stopped.
Cooks is going to take this one from the 26. Gain 15.
Cook's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Saints take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy.
Good defense, True.
Great
Great play by True Font right there.
Like this, really
Get a hand on it.
Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
The Falcons will come out in the dime.
Yeah, he's covering that young guy over there, Lattimore, the second-year player.
Snap it at the 41.
There we go, defense. Way to swarm. We didn't even send a blitz or anything, and we got to him.
He's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Saints snap it at the 41. The pass is off the mark, and that's a
I don't know how we covered that, but we did.
Cook's going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him.
Here we go, at the back of the end zone.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Falcons offense trying to buck the trend that's taken hold here as they come out for this next drive. Defense has taken over. Each team has been forced to punt on its last possessions.
Well, I got some information for them, or some advice, I should say, Jim.
There we
Don't
go.
try too hard, because when you go out there and try
I'll
too
take
hard
that
and buck the
all
trend
day.
like this, where the defenses are playing well, it
Let's go.
usually
Let's
leads
do it
to a
again.
mistake.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
The heck are they playing in?
Toss to the outside. Coleman's
Let's go,
brought
Coleman.
down after picking up 11 on this play.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 42. Heaving it down the field. What a catch.
Ooh.
That's his first
Let's go,
reception
Dylan
today.
Brandon's. Dylan's Brandon. Boy, his first
Well,
name
no
is hard.
substitute for talent, and that time
Dellins.
we saw a lot of talent from the quarterback.
Still,
going down
pretty
the field,
play.
And what a good job of the wide receiver making the catch.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Cameron Jordan.
I had him open as I was getting sacked. I was going to throw it to him.
Man, this defensive
I'd rather
end
take the
needs
sack, though,
some talent.
in that
That's
case,
a good
instead
job.
of
Makes the move
trying to
so
throw it
speed,
too soon and end
gets
up getting
around
it
there and
picked.
gets the sack.
So,
Loss of 3 on the play.
end of the first. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Started moving it on this drive here.
Comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the action. Today, it's been all about the defenses. Stepping up to the line
Let's go.
at the 14. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Coleman's
There we go.
after a gain of 13.
They stopped us just before the goal line, but I'm okay with
Inside
that.
the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. We'll run it with him again. Second and goal at the 1.
Oh!
Read that play and make the hit.
What the heck?
Third and goal at the 2.
Get him.
Outside now on the toss.
First touchdown.
And
Give me
it's a
that.
yard gain.
What? Oh, we're going for this.
Games in
Bump
the
that.
NFL can hinge
We are going for
on
this.
third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about
I
that
refuse
play
to
that
get
time
right
by
here
the
and not
defense?
get this.
They stopped the third and short run, and now it's
Now, if this was real life, I would probably kick the field goal. Because it's a video game, I'm going for this.
For the score.
Let's
Touchdown.
do it. I wanted Coleman to get the touchdown. That's why I did those runs with Coleman. But
the defense is all excited. They want
a touchdown is a touchdown no matter who gets it.
Bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
Keep on kicking it. Yeah.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Cooks is running this one out. Gets
Man,
out
that
past
man
the
Cooks
20,
is fast.
brought down at
Good
the
night.
24. The Saints offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Here we go, Beasley.
Ingram's tackled down.
Don't let
at
Ingram
the
get
24.
anything.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. Second and 10.
There we go.
Quarterback.
Let's go, Alfred. I didn't even send you in on a blitz. I guess the guy you were covering was blocking.
But when you take those blindside hits, they don't hurt as much as you think because you
Third
had
and
no
18.
idea it was coming. Your body's loose, and you can absorb the hit.
And Rice is a receiver all the way out to the right. The Saints need to get to the 34 for a first down. Nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold
There
on
we
to that
go.
one.
Way to make the play.
You know, as a quarterback,
Don't let Fred
sometimes
Davis get down
you gotta
there on
trust
us.
that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
That was a heck of a punt. That was a heck of a
Touchback
punt.
now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Saints defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams,
Jordan gets to the quarterback.
Wow.
I don't know what the quarterback was looking at. He had to know the defense was blitzing that time. Doesn't make a quick enough decision, and the defense gets there and gets the sack.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. And it's knocked down.
Wow.
And we've reached
Thought
the
we had
2-minute
that
warning.
one.
Welcome back.
I really thought we had that
A
one.
couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. From the gun. Stands in the pocket. Reaches
Let's
out.
go,
Reaches
or
out.
not rookie, but
That's reception
let's go,
number
Brandon.
2 for him.
Well,
I don't know
he
how he
all day
came up
long
with that
to throw
over the
football
top,
that
but I'm
time.
glad he
That's why
did.
he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Now 1st and 10. Hankerson makes the play.
There we go, Hank.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside, show the speed of the receiver. And
Let's
the
do it.
strength
Let's
of the
do it.
quarterback's
Gotta keep it
arm.
moving.
What a nice completion.
I'll flip that crap. We're gonna press up like that.
1st down at the 43.
Nope, that did not work.
This will be a loss of 3.
The Saints guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought
That
it was
did
gonna
not
be a
work
run
at
play.
all.
They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Hold it, Julio.
But then lost
Come
it
on,
the hit.
man.
Jones has really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go.
Yeah.
Really good job by the defensive player.
I don't know if I like this.
3rd and 13. And Ivory's the receiver on the screen. It's
There we
wide
go.
Open. Keeps churning ahead. That
There
brings
we
the play
go.
to an end.
I didn't want to run out of bounds. I wanted that clock to keep moving.
Don't always have to throw the football past the yard markers. That's another thing I hate to hear. This time the offense throws it behind the yard markers on the screen pass. Good execution. They pick up a 1st down.
1st and goal from the 5.
Touchdown.
This is way across.
Coleman got it finally. Let's
That
go.
touchdown appears that it will secure them to halftime lead as the 2nd quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going in at halftime.
Cook's
Let's
gonna
go.
take a knee, so this will come out.
Got to
to the
stay
20.
on him here.
Cooks has been way less of a factor in the passing game today than we're accustomed to. Maybe this is the drive that he gets things
All
started.
right, let's see if we
Right,
can
Jim,
hold
I
him.
think everybody's hoping for that he'll pick up this play and just help everybody on the offensive side. Not doing a good job. He just hasn't been crisp running his routes, and when you're not crisp running your routes, hard to get open.
1st down at the 20. They'll run it with Mark Ingram.
Really? They're going to run it with that little time left?
The Saints call a timeout. They're 1st. The Saints will take the snap from the 30. Ball is out.
What?
Was made.
Ah, he recovered that. Oh, come on.
After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down. Breeze in shotgun formation. Mark Ingram with the reception. He's into the open. And Ingram's tackled right at the 35.
Unbelievable play by Ingram.
Will use a timeout here.
He just
They'll
kept
talk it
breaking
over
tackles.
before running a play on first down. 52-yard field goal attempt coming up. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. And that should put them a little more at ease come halftime.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it gave them a confidence boost, and they gained confidence. On the other side, I think they lost confidence because of that field goal.
And it's the same as
Nowhere to go there.
as he's tackled right at the 20. That'll do it.
We got to figure out a way to get more consistent on kick returns here.
We'll take a break for halftime before returning for the third quarter. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
All right.
The Falcons offense.
We still got the lead though. That's what we need right here.
Of their last two possessions, can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think?
Let's go, Coleman. Beautiful play right there, Coleman.
Playing exceptional football on the offensive side. That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top.
Tell you, if I come across a running back that runs like a 4.26 speed or something on here, I will snatch him up in a heartbeat.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
That's all right, Gresham. That was a nice try.
Got to give this
Nice
secondary
try.
credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
They'll set up now at midfield. Falcons will come out in the pistol. 2nd down and 10.
Throw that away.
And that pass is just thrown away.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 3rd down and 10. And he's
Run when I tell you to run. My gosh. I was trying to tell him to scramble and he wouldn't run.
Back is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
no chance to return this
I'll
one.
take it. 19-yard line.
The Falcons defense on that last series may have taken some positives out of only allowing a field goal.
Well, listen, I think 3 is better than 7. No question about that when you're talking about the defense. But they got some corrections to make. I think they did it on the sidelines, and this time they're looking to go out there and get a 3 and out.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
All right.
Nice run that time.
Kind of getting tired of
Ball
Ingram.
like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Falcons lined up in the nickel. 2nd down, 2 to go. To the outside.
No.
The catch.
No. We're challenging that crap.
Saints did it.
Bump that.
That play is going to be challenged. Breeze now completed 4 in a row.
I didn't think so. What? They're going to give that to him? Man. That's another thing I wish. I wish they would let you choose what you want to challenge. Instead of just challenge play, let me choose if I want to challenge to catch. Like whether he was in bounds versus whether he had control versus whatever. You know, let me choose what I want to challenge. I wish they would do that.
In this situation in the game, I would not have challenged knowing those timeouts, how important they are. We'll see if that lost timeout comes back and hurts him.
Breeze Davis is going to take it from the shotgun. And Davis has got it on a pass.
Now, I told you go outside. What the heck was going on there?
Saints just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Breeze completion percentage, 80% on the day. First down at the 31. Scanning the field.
Pickett! Oh, Alford! Alford! That was interception. That may have even been pick 6.
He got a little incompletion there.
The Saints snap it at the 31. And he
Good
makes
D.
the catch. No,
Good defense.
The ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
Well, careful. You can throw that out the window. Now it's time to be aggressive, take a chance, and put the defense on edge. Can you do that and give your team a chance to still win this game?
Breeze all by himself in the backfield for this snap. 3rd and 10.
Yes! Yes! Vincent Ray, huge play.
So mad at himself for
Oh,
dropping
that was
because
huge.
Receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. Then finally, you get open. They call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
Let's go.
The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. The game is getting later, and that field goal puts them within striking distance.
Yeah, it did that. And, you know, I think when you look at this game right now, that was a win for the defense. When you get in the second half, all you want to do after each drive is look up at that scoreboard and know that you have the lead.
Let's go. I don't know how that worked, but it did. Ooh, that was a little scary.
The Falcons bringing their offense.
That was definitely a little scary.
Productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defense.
Ball is out.
Oh my gosh.
By the defense. And now it's.
Hold on, I gotta see what happened on the blocking of that play. He just didn't hold him. Granted, I missed an open guy. You know, that fullback is wide open in the flat. But still, I expect he should have been able to hold that block. Oh my gosh.
For them to take the lead off the fumble recovery.
We can't catch a break. We just can't catch a break.
Let's see if the offense can come out and be productive and find a way to score.
The Saints step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Mark Ingram carries the football. That's a gain of 7.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
3rd down and 1. The run-up with Mark Ingram. That's a huge 3rd down conversion.
Come on, man.
Especially after all of the failures leading up to this point.
The Saints look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first
Can't
down
stand these
right in this
Saints.
game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First and goal from the 10. Ball is out.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Clay!
And now all they have
Claiborne
to do is
forced
run the
it.
clock out as
Heck
they got
yeah.
the football back on the recovery.
Yeah, good job by the defense. Boy, they caused that turnover. And now can the offense go out there and find a way to take the time off the clock? I think they can. They showed some toughness today here, too.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Coleman's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The catch is made by Julio Jones.
Let's go. Keep that ball moving.
The Falcons, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
The Falcons will take the snap from the 30. They'll run it off the toss.
It's all right. Stay in bounds. Keep that clock
37.
moving.
He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. We head to the fourth quarter, and it's still anyone's game. We're coming down to the wire in this one, and we're back in just a moment. We head to the fourth quarter, and these defenses have certainly shined, but they both know one little lapse, and it could cost your team the game.
Yeah, it could. If you have a big-time mental breakdown, it would cost you the game. But I look at this, too, Jim. Low scoring. Here we go.
I'd take that one out.
I'm looking
I was trying to avoid him taking a big hit.
That big play to win the game. That's what I'm looking forward to. Who could get that big turnover?
First down here after the run. Let's go. Gresham's got it.
There we go.
Had some heat on it.
Let's go.
Have been fantastic on offense today, and that's big for this team because the offense has struggled oftentimes this season.
Well, to say they've struggled oftentimes this season is a big understatement, Jim. They've been borderline awful, but maybe they have found something that's going to work for them and get them on the right path.
Stiff arms to stay on.
Let's go.
And Ivory's
Nice play, Ivory.
at the 27.
Now, if you want to keep your place on the offense, then catch the pass and break a tackle and get some extra yards. That's what the guy did on that play. Nice job by him.
Coleman's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Trying to plow ahead. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. The Falcons have turned it up a notch with their running game today, Phil. Coleman's been leading the charge on this front, Phil.
And they've done it many ways. They've done it with power runs, going outside, going inside, draw plays. Everything is working for this running game.
Beautiful.
And it's been impressive to watch.
The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Play clock's running down. And here's the toss. Taking off. The ball is...
Oh, that's some bull. Man, I knew I shouldn't have dove. Madden always does that crap.
That is a huge turn of events. A fumble recovery in the fourth quarter with a chance to take the lead.
Defense has been playing well all day in this low-scoring game. Now can the offense take advantage of an awesome situation here and find a way to score?
Catch made. Trufant's in on the tackle.
The Saints, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your
Lucked
team
up
well.
there because that running back was by
Breeze
himself.
completion percentage, 60% on the day. Time is running out here in the fourth, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. 2nd and 10. Mark Ingram with the reception. And Ingram's tackled down at the 22.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
Time is beginning to fade, but the quarterback knows his team still has a chance. He must produce something in a hurry. Davis there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Welcome back, and the defense trying to hold on to this lead with 2 minutes to go. First down. Pressure on every snap now. Makes the catch.
Come
Reception
on, man.
Number 4 for him. 2nd down, late in the fourth quarter.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
This is a good decision by the coach. You're down late in the game. Getting that hurry-up offense. And what it does, give yourself a...
Don't you dare call that on us.
A lot of times when you get in
Don't you
hurry-up
dare
offense,
call that on
it
us.
makes the
He was in
defense
good
take
position and he
less
played the
chances,
ball.
And I think that gives you even a better chance to come back.
Oh my gosh. Y'all see how Madden does this, right? They want to move the ball. They're going to move the ball.
Coming up on this drive. Breeze lines up in the pistol. 1st and 10. Mark Ingram carries the football. Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm. The Falcons, 1 timeout remaining. 2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. The Saints from the 22. Trufant's all over that offense and brings him down. And the defense
What did I
will
call?
use one of its timeouts right here. Ingram lines up in the backfield. The Saints take it from the 23. And he's taken down, but
Unbelievable.
he picks up the first. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep
That was a pick!
because that is going to
Oh
give you
my
a chance to win the
gosh.
game.
That was an interception. They did not take that away from me.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way.
Oh my goodness.
2nd down and 10. They'll run it with Mark Ingram.
I wanted to let him score, honestly, at this point.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. 3rd down coming up. Needing a first at this point. And now trailing. Obviously, they need to score, and they need to do so in a hurry.
Yeah, everybody knows it's hurry-up offense.
Intercepted.
Go down.
Brought down.
Let's
And
go.
a touchback.
Ben Ward. The
Breeze
clutch
going to
play.
take a lot of heat for throwing that pick. So much
Oh
was riding
my
on that
gosh.
drive. The game was hanging in the balance, and he turns it over.
I can't blame the quarterback in a situation
clutch
like this.
play.
I'm blaming the coaches. The call was bad, and that's why the interception happened.
The Falcons' offense is on the field, and they are sitting pretty. With the lead late in this game, Phil.
I like the way they are sitting in this game. You said it, Jim, and I'll tell you what, all the pressure goes to the defense. Can the defense find a way? They get them off the field, 3 downs and out, and make them punt.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 2nd and 6. And out of the eye. The Saints will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. This is 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd down and 7. Tosses the football. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Saints stop the clock
So
in a hurry,
close.
trying to hold on to every precious second. Cooks is going to take this one from the 22. And
Yep,
he's
here we
going to be
go.
tackled right around the 37. Following that punt now, a field goal will win it as the offense comes onto the field.
Yeah, good job by the defense stopping the other team's offense. Now the offense comes out there. Be smart, be conservative, get this drive going, and see if they can get in field goal position.
The Saints from the 37. Makes the catch in open space. And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it as they will not get another
Let's
play.
go.
Every team
Yes.
in the NFL knows how to run the 2-minute
Oh,
drill. They
that
work
was
on
too
it every
close.
single day in practice.
That was way
Let's see
too
how they
close.
run it today with no timeouts left.
But granted, it shouldn't have been because they cheated me when I was diving with the ball and they make me fumble like that. That's a known glitch in my opinion because that's been going on for the last at least 3 versions of Madden. And that's some bull. Madden, EA, if y'all hear this, that is some bull. You know that's wrong and you know you need to change it because a dive should not be an automatic fumble. It should not. So, but I'm glad we got the win. Oh my gosh. 2 very close games against 2 divisional opponents in back-to-back weeks for us. Well, back-to-back games, not back-to-back weeks, since we had the bye week in between. And we still got 2 more divisional opponents as we got to play the Panthers next, and then we got to play the Saints again.
For Phil Simms and all the crew,
so it's not going to be easy.
Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
The rushing game is what did it for us. 111 yards running. Got to keep that in mind for next time. Oh, man. That was too close. Hooley only had 1 catch. The other guy, Dellins Brandon, 2 catches, 73 yards. Tevin Coleman, 17 carries, 105. That's not bad at all. Great stuff right there. I'm glad we got it. I'm glad we pulled it off. Let's see. We don't really need quarterbacks. What am I going to scout? Don't really. We scouted a good bit of running backs. You know, we still got a few more third rounders. Let's go ahead real quick. All the rest are 5th, 6th, and 7th. I don't even know if I want to scout 5th rounders. Fullbacks. Nope. There we go. There we go. Use all them points. Alright, so we're going to advance to the next week. See where we stand now. We'll probably call it a night, too, after this advance. But we are 6-4. The Panthers at 2-7-1. And that knocked the Saints down to within a game of us. So that is huge. Let's see where the standings. All in all, NFC North, we got the Packers at 9-1, with the Lions and Vikings fighting it out for second place, and the Bears, oh my, 1-9. That is terrible. NFC South, we kind of saw our stuff, but just to do it so again right quick, 7-3, 6-4, 3-7, and then 2-7-1. Division wise, let's see how we're looking. Division wins, the Saints are 3-2. So they lost to someone else in the division. I don't remember who. But they also got us as a loss. We are 3-0 within the division. So we know we got the Panthers twice. That's why they're 0-3. We played the Bucks twice already. And then we still have the Saints. So we're the Saints' last division game. And I guess the Bucks still have to play the Panthers again. Some good stuff right there. NFC East, tight race. Redskins, Giants, Eagles, and Cowboys. They're in a tight race. Well, you know, as we remember, the Redskins now have Matt Ryan, so that's also helping them out. But, yeah, 6-3-1, they got a tie. It was probably against the Cowboys where they got that tie, too. So they're in a very close one right there for first place in the NFC East. And then the NFC West, the Seahawks are once again leading the way for their division with the Rams close behind them at 7-3. And then we got the Cards and Niners. And then for you AFC folks, I know I'm not big on the AFC, but I will show it for now. How in the world do the Ravens have 3 tied games? 3 tied games. What are y'all doing, Madden? 3 tied games? It's rare enough just to get one in a season. 3? Okay, whatever. Bengals 7-3, Steelers 4-5-1, Browns 3-7. So the Bengals look to pretty much have that division in hand at this point. When you consider the fact that for this team here, the most wins they can have, if they were to win out, there's 6 more games. So the best they can do is 10-3-3. The Bengals at 7-3, then only need to win 4 more games to lock it up. AFC South, you got the Colts on top of the world right there, 9-1, with the Titans at 6-4, Jags at 3-7, and the Texans at 1-8-1. So they also have a tie. AFC East, you got the Bills at 7-3, Pats at 6-4, Jets 5-4-1, Dolphins 4-5-1. There's a lot of tie games here, y'all. Chargers 7-3, Chiefs 4-6, Broncos 2-8. Wow, that doesn't look right. And the Raiders 1-9. So there you have it. That's the standing so far in this league. So I hope y'all enjoyed 2 back-to-back broadcasts. I will be posting these up shortly if it doesn't air out in the process. But I'm excited. We have new life. Even though we've had a bad string of losing games and thrown a lot of picks and everything like that, we've got new life. Because that was a heck of a way to win the last 2 games right there. And yeah. That puts us back in the running for the NFC South lead. So for now, for those that don't usually watch, I am Shakira725. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Feel free to like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you have questions or you want me to stream something that you're interested in, let me know. I've got a decent games collection here, and a lot of things that I couldn't be playing. This is the main thing right now that I've been streaming, but I do have other series up on YouTube as well. You can check them all out there. Again, that's Shakira725. And if you follow me on Twitter, I will let you know before, usually. I mean, it's like 95% of the time. I'll let you know what I'm going to play before I start streaming. So, for now, y'all have a good evening. Check you next time.